So I wanted to make some juice for my son. So I put in the blueberries and the strawberries and the raspberries. And he happened to have an apple and asked if he wanted to put the apple in. Usually I put a banana in there because he loves juice with banana. But he decided he wanted the apple, the whole, as much of the apple as I could get in there, even if it meant no banana this time. And so I cut the apple up into slices, and I put them in last. And then I poured in some imitation milk because that's what we drink because we're lactose intolerant. And I put it in the magic bullet like this. So you can imagine layers of berries followed by like half of this was filled with apple slices. And I put it into on top of the device, turned it on, and the fake milk started moving around, and the berries a little bit were moving around, but the apples would not budge. I started shaking it. I started tapping it on the countertop to try and force things down, and it just wasn't working. I spent 5 minutes, doing all kinds of things. I'd take it out and I'd shake it up, and these things are really annoying because if there's too much pressure inside, which can be because of chemical changes, it can also be because you've tightened it too much when you close it. Stuff will leak out in this area here, and that can spill down into the cup that you put this into. It doesn't cause any problems because that prevents it from getting into the engine or the motor parts, but it is gross because it's like becomes black and thick. But anyways, so finally I got it done, and I said to my son, "Yeah, your apples they were really resisting. I put them in there by slices, and they just didn't want to go down. And finally I got them to go down, and they were like, no!" So he kind of smiled to patronize me, and so I made myself my own juice, which was a little bit different because I have a banana in here, but I don't have as many other fruits in here, and I only have like a quarter of his apple in here because I couldn't fit all of the apple into his. So mine is a little bit different, and I learned by lesson. So I took the apple, sliced it up, and then diced it so that it would not do that. I put it in first, and then I put the berries on top. And so I put it on top of the machine, turned it on, which is just a turn. And then immediately the berries are getting sucked down there, but the apple pieces are floating at the top, saying, "We're not going down there. We know what happens if we go down there." Fortunately for me, eventually the suction power exceeded the power of the apples to swim. And again, no!
Thanks for watching. I need to ask for your help. On December 11th, 2024, Amazon fired me under false pretenses, and the 17th, I had surgery for the injury that occurred at Amazon that Amazon and Sedgwick refused to take responsibility for. So it's coming out of my pocket and my insurance company's pocket. That means I'm unemployed and I will not be getting short-term disability from Amazon or from Sedgwick. So my financial situation is a bit of a problem right now. If you would like to help me, there are some things you can do. Number one, you can like, subscribe, share, comment, and turn on notifications on my channels. Number two, if you'd like to give a one-time donation, and please don't do this if you can't afford it, you can on the Glenn's Fast Reviews channel do a super thanks. Number three, if you would like to help me on a monthly basis, you can become a member on Glenn's Fast Reviews, or you can go to patreon.com/GLENNMII and become a member there. Thank you so much for your support.